Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. Yes, this is my winter must-haves, my year-round products that I use on a regular basis, but they're really going to come in handy, especially this winter, and I think there's some good go-tos if you suffer from dry skin, and even if you don't suffer from dry skin, winter, the cold just dries out your skin in general. It's almost like you get like windburn when it's cold and windy, and your lips get chapped, and the same happens with your skin. So I just think that this is something that maybe you guys could use, maybe one or two of these products I'm pretty sure you could benefit from. So if you want to see my winter must-haves, the long-awaited video, then just keep on watching. Okay, so let's just get started. I also have a couple other just random products that I use and I think you guys could benefit from as well. So obviously we want to start off with skincare products. Now these are products that I've been using for probably 6 months or more. Two of these products I've been using for about a year. So, I mean, they're products that I've repurchased and I will continue to repurchase because not only are they good products, you know, year round, but especially good products for the winter months. I'm going to start off with, and I've mentioned this product before, and this is from the Origins, and it's the ginseng energy boosting gel moisturizer. I love this stuff, you guys. Like, I will use this in the morning just because it has, like, I don't know, it like wakes up your skin. It has a real citrusy smell to it, and it's like water based. It's got this little thing on it. It's like a water based moisturizer. It smells like tangerine or just orange. It smells really, really good, and I like to keep it refrigerated. I'll show you guys that here in a minute, but it's just like it looks like a lotion, but it's really more water-based, and it's just so cooling and feels so good on your skin. It's just super thin and just super hydrating, and just leaves your skin feeling quenched, like you just took a drink of cold water, and it's just like, oh. I like to use this before I put my makeup on. I probably go in with about 3 or 4 different moisturizers prior to doing my makeup, but this definitely is one of my daytime moisturizers. I don't use this at night. I just use this in the morning or just during the day, depending what time I do my makeup. I like to leave this on for at least a good half hour because I do go in with other moisturizers. So along the lines with that one, I also like to use the Kiehl's Ultra Face Cream. This is also a very good brand, and this truly is, I don't think you're going to be able to see, it's just literally like, it's white, like it's like marshmallow white. And this too is a really good, this is actually good to put on at night. Maybe like a sleep mask moisturizer. It's just a little bit thicker consistency, but it has a pretty good, just a real subtle smell, but it is really moisturizing, and I just think that this is a good moisturizer to use at night. And the reason I like to use it at night is because and I kind of alternate, but for the most part I'll show you the next one, which is the one that I use the majority of the time. But this Kiehl's Ultra Face Cream 24-hour daily lightweight hydrating formula for healthy looking skin with glycoprotein. My eyelashes are hitting my glasses. So let's see. Our unique fast absorbing cream provides water replenishment throughout the day by absorbing moisture from the air for continuous comfort and moisture balanced skin. This ultra hydrating helps to, kind of goes on, it says helps to, and then it just kind of goes on to talk about like the ingredients, but basically you could use this during the day. I just alternate this with one of my other night creams, and I might try this during the day. I actually haven't used it during the day. Wait, I take that back. I've used it a couple times during the day. But you know, if it provides a 24-hour lightweight hydrating formula, it's good to sleep in this just so that it can penetrate your skin. But it's definitely, you can use it either or. And these two are, they're pretty reasonably priced. I want to say, I think I paid, I want to say like $26, maybe not even that much for this. And this was probably a little bit less than that. I got this at Ulta, and I got this from Sephora, and that's just where I always repurchase it, Sephora. Ulta doesn't carry the Origins. I don't know if every Ulta doesn't, but the Ulta that I went to doesn't carry it, and if they do, it's minimal. It's kind of like ColourPop. Some Ultas carry like the full line, and some only carry like little gift pack things or stuff like that. But those are two products that I use, but this one religiously. I've repurchased this like 3 times already. One of my main night mask hydrating products that I use, and this one, you guys, is a lifesaver. This one, once I discovered this, I don't even know how I discovered it. I think I was just looking for a super hydrating moisturizer to put on at night, and I don't know who recommended it. I think somebody at Sephora recommended it, and it's been over a year, and this is my 3rd tube of it, and it's also from the Origins. And this is the Origins Drink Up Intensive, and this is amazing. This has just made a huge difference in my skin, how my skin feels, how it looks. Like, I just kind of have got like almost a dewiness to my skin just on a regular basis. So I don't necessarily have to have this on to, oh, my glasses are, you can't see the spots on them, but you don't necessarily have to have this on to get a little bit of that glowy, dewy look. Now, this is an overnight hydrating mask with avocado and Swiss glacier water. I think I might have mentioned this before. If you can see, it's got like the tiniest writing that even these glasses wouldn't show. I think I need a magnifying glass just to read that, but I mean, I can't tell you just how good this moisturizer works. And this, it's just great at night, and you, a little bit of it goes a long way. I'm just barely gonna tap any out because I don't like wasting it. I'll probably just put it on my neck. But I also, every moisturizer or cream or serum that I put on, lotions, I always include my neck, and I always go up. You always want to go up when you're putting moisturizers or just any creams, lotions, sunscreen, whatever it is that you put on your skin, no matter what it is, you always want to go upward. I mean, your neck, up, you know, as much as possible. Obviously, you know, we might have to move things around in a circular motion, but you always want to go up. But this, you guys, this smells a little bit citrusy, and it kind of smells a little bit like this, and it could be just because it's from the Origins, both of them. I don't know if it's the Origins or the Origins, but this one's just a little bit thicker than the others. and it's like a water based. It feels super cool on your skin, and you could just feel the hydration. And when it, you know, when lotions like start to dry or moisturizers start to dry on your skin, you kind of feel like they kind of went away, and you're just like, this stays shiny. And I don't even know if you could see. Of course, I did put those other two on, but this is itself. Like, this is this. And I'm going to put it here because I don't want to waste it. Like, it's literally that precious. And I don't remember how much I paid for this. I want to say like $30, $32. I could be off a few cents, but oh my God, it just gives you the silkiest, smoothest, hydrating. I mean, I've also used this during the day. Like, if I wake up and, you know, I wash my face, if I'm feeling like maybe I'm just a little bit dry, I'll even tap a little bit of it under my eyes, just because it's that hydrating, and it feels amazing. It doesn't dissolve, it doesn't evaporate. It just literally stays on your skin. I could go towards the end of this video and you can kind of see how it just leaves like a sheen to your skin, but not an oily sheen. Super, super hydrating. I can't say enough good things about this hydration sleep mask. And it could be why it's drink up intensive sleep mask. It's just, I could talk about that one all night. I also use serums, and so I always go in with my serums first. You always want to go in with your serums before you add any moisturizers or lotions or anything, and just let them sit on your skin. I also like to keep a lot of my serums in the refrigerator, but I've really been loving, if you go to TJ Maxx and Marshalls, I'm pretty sure everybody's familiar with it, Pearl Essence has some really good serums, moisturizers. This is an overnight recovery serum, so I'll always put this one on prior to my overnight mask serum or my overnight moisturizers. And this one is rose oil and collagen. These are like, well, I think it says on here, no, it doesn't say on this one, but these are like $5.99 from TJ Maxx, and these are really good, you guys. Pearl Essence has so many serums and moisturizers. This particular overnight recovery serum, a potent concentrate that helps to nourish and deeply hydrate with infusions of rose oil and collagen. Wake up to refreshed complexion. So you just apply a few drops of it in the palms of your hand, and you just smooth it on to your clean face and neck. And it does tell you to put it onto your neck, but you just can't forget your neck and your décolleté. Like, this is your décolleté. And it's just a fancy name, you know, décolleté. But yeah, so you always want to remember this. You always want to remember the backs of your hands, because again, you know, our hands age. If you've noticed, like, if you see women that maybe they look young but their hands are like wrinkly and stuff, like, not to say that it's because they're not moisturizing, because some things are hereditary, but you always want to remember the backs of your hands. Don't forget those, because it's the same type of skin as we have like under our eyes. So just, you know, don't neglect the backs of your hands, because that's the first thing that people see sometimes. So without making this like a super long video, because I mean, I don't have a ton of stuff, but if I talk too long about a product, it's going to get long. So I'm going to try to make it as fast as I can. This is another must-have. This is another one that I've repurchased, and I'll continue to repurchase because it really does work. And this is the Ole Henriksen. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Ole Henriksen Truth, and it's Banana Bright eye cream, vitamin C and collagen boosted eye cream. This, you guys, works so good. It's like a yellowish color, and it's a thicker consistency. This I'll put on my eyes sometimes at night, but definitely every morning. And I don't want to put it there. I'm going to put it on my other hand because I want you guys to see how that intensive drink stays on your skin. But this is just a brightening, hydrating moisturizer. And, you know, if you suffer from puffiness and dark circles, this will also kind of wake up your skin. This also stays like kind of, you know, moist and soft, and you can feel it on your skin. You don't want to add too much under your eyes, because if you go in with a lot of serums and moisturizers on your eyes, and then you're going in with your I use like a concealer primer, the Smashbox concealer primer. I also keep this refrigerated. So you know, you don't want to add too many products under your eyes, because by the time you go in to add your color correctors, or your if you don't have dark circles and you don't use a color corrector, then when you do go in with your concealer, then you might end up getting like those little white balls, and that's when you know you've had way too much product on your skin. Another go-to that I have been loving and have been repurchasing is the It Cosmetics Confidence in Eye Cream. This also is a brightening cream, and it repairs and transforms. I mean, there's no magic serum. I mean, you know, with the little cocktails that I like to make, and what you can do, what I like to do is anything that I'm going to putting on my face at night or even in the daytime, what I'll do is I'll take maybe a little drop of a serum and maybe a little dot of a cream, and just whatever that is. I have these little chopsticks that I collected, and you can just really use anything. And then I stir them like in the palm of my hand, and then obviously just take them on, and just, so I've got this cocktail full of serums and moisturizers, and just blend them into your skin. I mean, under your eyes, on your eyelids. Don't forget your eyelids. And then just like press it in, and you've got this amazing hydrating cocktail without it being too oily. Because if you have oily skin, if you're using good products, you guys, like, even if you have oily skin, we think that because our skin is oily that we need to dry it out. But in actuality, when you're drying out your skin is creating more oil. So you're actually defeating the purpose. So you still need to hydrate. Just make sure your skin is clean. You know, make sure your pores are clean. And then maybe just use a, you know, just a small amount. If like your skin is super oily, it just, I guess it depends on the individual. But this is something that I use under my eyes also. And I don't use this every single day, but I do use it. I also have been loving this, the Becca under eye color corrector. And it looks a little bit like concealer. It's a little bit, I have light medium. This is my go-to. Again, I have the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. I have the Benefit Under Eye Corrector. I mean, I have multiple. Obviously, this is one that I go to and I reach for the most. So this is what I use after I've already hydrated. And by the time I go to put my makeup on and I'm color correcting my eyes, I've already moisturized and hydrated my eyes at least 3 times before getting to this point. So again, using very minimal amounts, because I don't want to have too many products under my eyes, because I don't want to have the balls, and I don't want to have to wipe off everything that I just put on. Also, what I love and what everybody should have year-round is Vaseline. I like this cocoa butter Vaseline. It really is, I mean, it's not a different color, it's just the color of Vaseline. It does smell like cocoa butter. What I'll do also at night is I'll take a little bit of the Vaseline, like just literally just touching it to where it's like on my skin, and I'll put it like on my eyelids because I wear false lashes, and you know, you have glue on there, and after a while sometimes they'll get a little bit irritated. So even with the serums and the moisturizers that I'm using, I will still go in with the smallest amount of this cocoa butter Vaseline, and I'll just like rub it around like the lash line area and just like tap it on there, just to repair and, you know, just to hydrate the irritated skin, because that lash glue and just, you know, taking your makeup off and on can really irritate your eyes, and it's a really sensitive area, and we really want to take good care of our skin. This I also will put, depending on how my skin feels, sometimes I'll just put this over my entire face, my neck. And what I like to do at night during the winter especially, I don't have to really do this during the summertime, but is I'll take a good generous amount of it and I will rub it. I use a pumice stone in the bathtub. I was going to bring that, but I didn't. And you know, your skin gets dry, and I don't really get a whole lot of pedicures during the winter time. I'll get like maybe 1 or 2 pedicures, but I always get like a color change on my polish. But pedicures, because I'm not wearing sandals and I'm wearing shoes and boots, I just kind of do my own care as far as maintaining the softness and dryness of my skin. What I'll do at night is I'll take a big clump of this and I'll just rub it around my toes, like just over my entire foot, and especially on my heels after I've used the pumice stone in the bath. And then I put a pair of like fuzzy socks, or they have the aloe vera socks that I like to wear. They're super soft, and just let them moisturize through the night until I get like too hot, and then I have to take them off. But yeah, that's always a good go-to to in between pedicures. And I am so sorry, you guys. Like all of a sudden the camera just like started flashing, and then like it just like stopped recording, but then it was recording. I don't know what happened. Anyway, yes, Vaseline, and you don't have to use the cocoa butter one. I just like the cocoa butter one because to me it seems like it works better. All right, let me speed this up because it's going to be a long video, so I'm trying to make it a little bit shorter. I wanted to show you guys really quickly. There's a lot of serums that I use, but this is another Pearl Essence, and this is anti-aging eye serum, retinol and collagen, rose oil, facial serum with hyaluronic acid. I refrigerate these. I get these from TJ Maxx, and they're amazing. They work great. And again, $5.99 I think I pay for them. I think one was like $4.99. Another must-have is my Clinique. I talked about this in one of my favorites video, and this is the dramatically hydrating jelly, and I like to keep this refrigerated. This really is hydrating, and I just use a small amount. You don't need a whole lot, and it's a jelly type, water-based, and it's super hydrating. I like to keep this in the refrigerator, and I will put this on like in the morning, just because it feels good and it's hydrating, just to kind of jumpstart my skin. And I don't always go like in that particular order. I just kind of go with however my skin is feeling. And the reason that I like to keep my serums and certain moisturizers in the refrigerator, I don't know, it probably they probably last longer that way, just because they're not sitting, you know, in room temperature or getting too hot, but it also feels amazing on your skin. I want to talk really quick about one of these serums that I'm using, and it's actually for men. But I mean, it's like, if it's for a man, it's gonna really do good on women's skin. And it's caffeine and retinol men's eye serum Awake, and I keep it in the refrigerator, and this feels so good, and it's got caffeine in it. If it's gonna wake up a man's rough, dry skin, it works. I put it on in the morning because I have dark circles, and you know, I have the anemia stuff going on right now, so I'm super tired and fatigued. And if I have to do my makeup and go somewhere early, this really does. This is one of the first things that I do put on my eyes in the morning because, again, cup of coffee and some caffeine. The aloe and hyaluronic acid face serum reduces wrinkles and tones the skin. So I have a lot of discoloration. So quickly, I keep these in the refrigerator. And let me just quickly show you guys my refrigerator. It's just a cute little mini refrigerator, and I just keep it here in my beauty room, and I have a little stand for it. It's a little Frigidaire, and they had a pink one, but they were out of it, so I just got this one. You can just use your own refrigerator, like you don't have to be extra and get a refrigerator, but these fit perfect. They're actually for like a 6-pack of pop, and it actually fits perfect for my serum. So I picked it up. It was only like $20, so it was totally worth it. Quickly, I want to talk about some lotions. Those are the main serums and moisturizers that I use religiously. And I want to talk about these hemp lotions. Super moisturizing, hydrating lotions. I cannot say enough good things about this. The original one smells the best. A lot of people won't use these because they have the hemp, the marijuana leaf on it. You guys, I mean, you know, to each his own. I mean, you're not going to get high off of a lotion. This one here is Hydrate Nourish Enriched 100% Pure Natural Hemp Seed Oil. It's pure herbal extracts. Like, you're not going to get high off of it. I mean, I just know that there's some people that I know that are just so dramatic that they won't even, oh, I'm not putting that lotion on my skin because it's got marijuana and I'm not going to support that. And it's like, really, like, this is so good for your entire body. It moisturizes, and it's, again, a long lasting moisturize. Like, you put this on your arms, your stomach, your legs, your butt, your, you know, your feet, everywhere, and they're amazing. I also picked this one up, and this is sea salt and sandalwood, and it says Australian Gold, and it's like a light blue, as you can see. And this particular one, so this is great in the summertime, actually in the wintertime too, because it has a, it's blended with sea salt, sandalwood, and Derma Dark Bronzer. So it actually gives you like a natural glow tan without giving you like orange streaks and just making you look orange like a Oompa Loompa or an actual orange. So this is Summer by the Sea blend. Mix of sea salt, sandalwood extract nourishes and hydrates, while Derma Dark Bronzer provides streak-free gradual color development. So, I mean, this is also age-defying, and these all are age-defying, but this one specifically is age-defying. Charged fusion with vitamins, soft focus, microspheres of natural protection against the signs of aging, while helping diminish the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. THC drug and paraben free. Okay, so you're not going to get high off of using these lotions. I have multiple ones. I also have a pomegranate one. It's pomegranate and I can't remember what other berry. And then this is a new one that I picked up because I had this exact same one, but it was it looked the exact same color as this, but it was actually a good bronzing lotion. And this one I picked up, it's not the exact same brand, but it's a bronzing moisturizer with skin firming. And this is a hemp golden glow. So this moisturized for visibly firm skin with a subtle bronze glow. So it kind of tells you like day 1, day 3, and day 7, like how it's going to, like if you want that year-round glow, which, you know, I want like a little bit of a glow without looking like pasty. I like to keep, you know, looking a little bit tanned without looking like you went tanning. This is a really good lotion. And I get these, not always, but the majority of them I pick up from my tattoo shop. And these are $14 at the tattoo shop. If you go to the store, I think they're like $21, anywhere from $18 to $21. So I get a huge discount just because they're so reasonably priced with my tattoo people. So yeah, so those are some great moisturizers. I use those. There are other ones that I use, but these are the ones that I use the most. Real quick, I'm still using the Clinique Take the Day Off. This is amazing. It's hydrating, and it just makes it so much easier when you're taking your makeup off, that you're not rubbing and pulling and tugging on your skin. And just, you know, a squirt of it, like a quarter size squirt of it, move it around and rub it all over your face, and your makeup's just completely, I mean, it's smeared everywhere, but then you go in with the makeup wipe and you don't have to tug, and you can just wipe it off, and then go in with your cleansing regimen, or however you cleanse your face. So let's move on to quickly. This is just something that I've talked about multiple times, and you guys know that these are my favorite, absolute favorite go-tos, lip balms that I use year-round. Every night I just smother my lips. This is my favorite one because this is the overnight one. And this is the night balm. They're always out of this one at Bath and Body, so I stock up on these and make sure that I have at least 4 minimum, because they run out really fast. When these come in, you have to call and ask them to hold them because they're gone. Like, they're just gone. This Vanilla Mint Supreme, this is 2 times the moisturizer. It's a little bit thinner than that, and it tastes exactly like peppermint. This one doesn't really taste like peppermint, but it doesn't, it's like, has a little bit of sweet flavor, but not peppermint. And then you get like the shimmery ones. This is a shimmer tint, and this one smells like peppermint, like a stick of gum, and they also taste like peppermint. So, you know, if you're kissing somebody, you know. And this one is the Mentha Supreme, and this is a really good one also. And oh, well, this one's not open because they're in my inventory. So, but this one smells really, really good. I also have a spearmint one, and I picked up a couple of these, and this is just a Mentha Lip Shine. Again, they're good, they're great. These are amazing, amazing lip balms. If you struggle with chapped lips or dry lips, or just looking for something really good in the winter time, you have to pick these up. They're buy 2 get 1 free at Bath and Body. Pick them up though, like stock up on them because they go so fast. Now with the holidays coming, I'm definitely going to stock up. This one smells like cinnamon, and it tastes like cinnamon. So good, you guys, and so good for your lips. Long lasting, keeps your lips from cracking, keeps them from getting chapped. I swear by them. Like, you just have to get them. One of my favorite candles from Bath and Body, since we're talking Bath and Body, I have 2, but this is one, and this is Campfire Donut, and it smells literally like campfire and marshmallowy and a glazed donut. But my favorite one is Fireside, Marshmallow Fireside. That one is my absolute favorite. I have so many Bath and Body candles. And again, during the holidays, they're like, I think buy 2 get 1, or they just have amazing sales at Bath and Body. But if you were to go pick this up just without it being a holiday or a sale, it's $24.50. So they are really pricey, but they burn evenly and they are very long lasting. So a couple more things, just a couple hair products that I've been just loving because I don't wash my hair every day. I wash it like every 2 to 3 days. I can go up to 4 days. And if you know dry shampoos, I have Not Your Mother's dry shampoo brand. I didn't bring it. It's in the other room, but and it's like the dark brown for dark brown hair. And it does leave a little bit of a white cast. And you would think that because it's brown, like all these dry shampoos, they're great. They smell good, but they leave a little bit of a white cast. And I don't like that. This is refresh and revive without water. And I mean, they work good. This one is volume, gives you volume and fullness. So what I do, this one smells really good. This is the Dove. And this Tresemme one is fresh and clean. And this one, I mean, it says that it's invisible. Like, it'll tell you that it's invisible. This one doesn't really say invisible. No, this one doesn't say invisible. It might somewhere. But the Tresemme one says for all hair types and no visible residue. Now, this one doesn't have as much residue as the other ones. And you can see that there's like not a white cast. Like, you can see. This one, I was really surprised. I love, this is my favorite one because it doesn't really leave a white cast. This one will leave a white cast. You can see it left white. So what you can do is, and what I'll do is, if I'm using one of these and it's leaving a white cast, I didn't bring it with me, but I have this, I think it might be Tresemme or Suave, I'm not sure, but it's Moroccan oil. And I just put a tiny, tiny, tiny little, just a little piece, smaller than a pea size. And then I'll just rub it on my hands so that my hands are just like, you know, not wet, but moisturized with it. And then I'll just like go through my hair and just like go put my fingers through my hair. And without making your hair oily, it takes that white cast away. Also, I'll use this Garnier Fructis Style Sleep Finish 5-in-1 Serum. And it's instant smoothing, luminous shine, tames flyaways, but it is also good for taking that white cast away. It's got like a little bit of oil, and it just leaves like your hair shiny. I don't know if you could see it, but this will take the white cast away also. So yeah, guys, those are my winter must-haves. I know it took me a while to get this video up for whatever reason. It's just been one thing after another, not feeling good, and I did record a couple other videos. I do have some like primers and primer waters and stuff, but these are the main things. This is the main skincare. This is where it all starts. Eating healthy, of course. I'm working on that. I drink a ton of water, so that is one of the most important things for hydrating your skin, is drinking a lot of water. It's just imperative that you drink water, and I've noticed that because I'm drinking so much water that I'm having less crepiness under my eyes, and with aging eyes, you know, it's gonna happen. And sometimes it's more than others, depending on how much rest I'm getting. But I have noticed a decrease in the crepiness under my eyes, and it's almost filler time, but I haven't got fillers yet. I've had some Botox and a little bit of lip injections. It's been over a year since I had that, but I am definitely going to be looking into getting a few more injections. I just don't know when. Quickly, I got this as my gift from Sephora, and it's Drunk Elephant. We all love Drunk Elephant, but it's so expensive. You guys know how expensive Drunk Elephant is. I really do like Drunk Elephant products. I buy them, but I don't really repurchase them just because it's so expensive. I'm sure at some point I will. And This is just a jelly cleanser that I'm going to use when I take my makeup off. And then it comes with a retinol, I think it's a retin-A moisturizer. And let's see, polypeptide cream. So you have to use this stuff very, very sparingly. Smells really clean, but again, Drunk Elephant is very, very on the pricey side. So I mean, you know, sometimes you get what you pay for, and sometimes you can actually get same quality stuff in the drugstore, or just a, you know, maybe like I said, the Origins, they have amazing products and they're not going to break the bank. So anyway, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this winter must-haves and my favorites and my go-tos, and I'm pretty sure throughout all this there might be something that you guys could use. Definitely the lotions, and definitely, if nothing else, out of all these moisturizers, you have to get this Drink Up Intensive Sleep Mask Moisturizer. It's just an overnight hydrating mask, but again, I've used it during the day also if my skin was feeling extra thirsty. You will not regret it. You will not regret it. And remember, a little of this goes a really long way, and I will use every drop of it. When it gets to the point where I can't squeeze any more out, I'll just cut the edge of it, and then I just use, you know, what's in there, because it's like literally that precious. So anyway, guys, give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful and or relatable. Please subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Share my videos, share my channel, leave your comments, questions, and suggestions. If there's some products that you guys use that you think that I could benefit from, I do have combo skin, but I definitely need hydrating products. I'm here for it. I'm open to suggestions, and I will try, you know, anything at least one time. So thank you so much for watching, you guys. Thank you for being patient, waiting for this video. And yeah, I look forward to the holidays, and I'm going to do some advent calendars. So I'm really excited about that. So anyway, you guys, I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.